Yeah, man. Pound on 5.1 famous DJ Clue Does the Storm. The boy Offset in the building. What up?
What up, my brother, my brothers. You already know what it is.
Yo, man, this album, it been a long time coming, you know what I'm saying? You've been
Yes,
telling me
sir.
you working on it for a minute, so I know you took your time, man, and to my satisfaction, it came out dope, man.
Appreciate you, man. You know, I was aiming for grown man music, you know what I mean? But still make it fun and for my fans and stuff. Just talk about the reality of what I be going through, you know what I mean?
Nah, definitely.
Just to motivate the youngest, man. You know, whatever you go through, it ain't never too late to just stand forward and clean up what you got going on. Whatever it is, kids or whatever choices you've made, you feel like it's holding you back. It's okay to face it. You know what I mean?
Now, when you say cleaning things up, let me have your definition of that, man, in your life.
You know, you make a bad decision. I don't like to say mistakes, you know what I mean, because we all grown. You make a bad decision, and then you know you say you made that bad decision, and you do things to fix it. Now, if you're gonna keep doing it, don't say it. You know what I mean? And sometimes you can bump to the same wall once, twice. You know what I mean? It's cool, but you gotta always face it and be able to say I was wrong. I did this wrong. My kids too. I've been arrested for a lot of times. They've been, you know what I mean, early when they first were born and things. So with the Father 4 record, I was just apologizing for my actions, stepping up to it. You know what I mean? It's never too late.
You ain't doing too bad. You got that big ass ring on you got on your finger, man. You ain't doing too bad out here in these streets, huh?
Yeah, man. I'm living good, man. I'm trying to stay focused. Main thing is to stay focused and to keep the music first and keep the family first. You know what I mean? As long as you keep the family first. But you know, for the people that don't know, my boy Clue, the first one who put the whisper in the ear for me, he really got me. He really got me, my wife. You know what I mean? My boy.
Nah, definitely,
I told
man.
my boy right up here in this, right outside of this room right here.
Yeah. I had to put the call, and he's like, "Yo," I'm like, "Yo, y'all coming to the club tonight?" He like, "Yeah." He like, "Yo, I need one thing from you." Put me to the side, like, "Yo, I need Cardi B, man." I said, "Word?" I said, "You know what? I'm gonna make that happen for you, man. You know, I'll put the call in for you. You know what I mean?"
Yes, sir.
And it didn't happen that night, but you know what I'm saying? I think with that week, right?
Yeah.
That week it happened, yo. So.
That week, we pulled up to some club. Then after that, we did the Bad and Bougie dinner.
Right.
I invited her after that because I didn't really know how to get to her. So, you know, my boy pieced it up. Yes, sir.
Definitely, man. Congratulations, too, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Definitely. Now, as far as working on this album, man, obviously you did a lot of projects. You did the Migos album, the QC project, and then you seen Quavo come out, Takeoff come out. Now, did that change your perspective on how you want to mold your album from seeing whether it be, you know, good things, mistakes, bad things, how you want to make your album different from all those projects?
Just focusing on me. I know it was gonna be different. Just focus on it's our solo, so just actually putting the focus on me and taking my time with it. You know what I mean? Instead of just, I ain't want to just jump out there because it's my first time, and I wanted to. I just the whole time I've been paying attention to music, and I just been peeping that like the biggest artists that I be trying to like, that I'm trying to get to, all their music got a direction. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. It ain't really just like swag drip talk no more, you know, or like shoot 'em up, bust 'em up talk. You know what I'm saying? It's like a story behind it. So I wanted to put a story behind everything. That even if I'm talking about clothes, anything, just a story behind it. Like when I couldn't get it, and now I can get it, and I was just analyzing like, you know, music always turn, but it go to the same thing. So in a minute it's gonna go back. You gonna have to bring it. You gotta have them lyrics, because right now you ain't really getting respected if you bubblegum rapping. You know what I mean? It went cool. It went cool for a little minute, but now it's like people want to hear what you got to say, because people going through stuff every day, real life things. So if you rapping about real life, I don't really touch on politics, but I can touch on real life situations, everyday situations, not having it into having it, and I can tell you like to do this and do that. You always make your own decision, but it's like me going through my life cycle and me going through the rough. I had to go through the hard times. You know what I mean? And I felt kind of like the underdog a lot of times. So with this album, I wanted to prove people my art, like show people my artistry, that I really rap. Like I'm not just a trap rapper. You know what I mean? Don't subject me into nothing. Cause I went all the way left field, and I wanted to get a little sensitive, because when you get sensitive, it's like people feel you more. They share the music with you instead of it just being the mood. It's like, dang, I feel like that too. Right. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the fathers, for the most part, because you know you always got the mom side of things. You know what I mean? You don't ever get to hear from the father. The father ain't might not be as perfect as the mom. I might not have that much time, but it's still okay. Cause I just know from personal, like sometimes you get thrown in a corner where you trying and it still ain't enough. So a lot of cats run from that, which is a coward thing to do, to be real.
That's
You
a
just
fact.
gotta face it, you know what I mean, as a grown man. Cause ain't nothing like time. I had to learn that too, cause I start getting money, so I start feeling like, okay, I could buy anything they want. You know what I mean? And then it get to the point where you hand them a shoe, they throw it down, and they running behind you, and that's when I noticed like the time spent be way more than the money. So it ain't no excuse if you ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying?
Now I seen you touch on the Breakfast Club about your father, and I seen you say something about you called him, you spoke to him, and you offered you need some money, I got you, and then he just went kind of like ghost on you.
I feel like he was probably being on some shameful. He probably, but it ain't no excuse. Like when I did talk to him, he brought up like, I mean, I know I ain't been there, which is the obvious. So I just threw the conversation left. Like, nah, that's all good. We ain't know we passed that. I just wanna make sure we stay in touch and we can sit down and chop it up. And then I don't be knowing what going through his mind. I don't know what make him like he ignorant. But I'm kind of like that too, like prideful. You know what I mean? But I had to learn to put my pride to the side in different situations because you lose people. I care about losing people that care about me. So
Right.
I just if I could holler, if he was to see this now, I just tell him just reach out to me. You know what I mean? It ain't no love lost.
Now after you ain't seen him for all this time, man, how'd you get in touch with him? Like how do you find him?
Man, what's crazy is like when I was 12, he called a house phone. I don't even know how my mama didn't either. Like I ain't know if it was him, so I put her on the phone. She was like, "Hello," and she's heard his voice. She's like, "Yeah, that's him." I don't know how he called me that first time. This time, the second time, my grandma had reached out to my mom on Facebook.
Okay.
Like I finally got a number on him. But when I called the number, it wasn't working. Then somehow he called my phone
That's
on the
crazy.
payphone. And he like, "So daddy, woo woo." And I'm happy. I'm like, "What's up, woo woo?" The conversation was good. And then it was like a minute left on the call from the payphone. He was like, it's a house phone where I be going at. And I got the number, I'm calling you. He just ain't never called back.
That's a crazy
I ain't
story.
never heard back from him since then.
I mean,
That
it's
was
good he checked in on you
2016.
though.
That was good. That was good. He checked in for real. I just want to pull up and see him. Like I don't even remember what he look like. I
That's
seen
crazy.
old pictures. You know what I mean? It
Right.
looked just like me though. We twins right now, but I don't know how he look right at this moment. You know what I mean? And I know he been through a lot of things. Mom had told me like because his auntie, his sister, them was telling my mama like he got into something, got mistaken for somebody, got shot, had gutted him. He had to have a little bag on him. Then he had a 18-wheeler car crash and it broke his hip, so now he walked with a limp. So he been just going through things. I just wanted to just get my eyes on him because I don't want to get the news like he dead and that's the time I see him. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't even know how to take that.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
And then when you successful, it's like, bro, like, you don't got to give me nothing. I could help mold you and put you under my wing as your son, but I guess he's a little stubborn, man. I could be like that too though, but I don't know.
Hopefully one day you get to work that out, man. Definitely.
Hopefully, man. Pops, come holler at me. For sure.
Maybe he'll see this interview and be like, you know what I mean?
Hopefully, man. I check in, cause I want you to check in.
Nah, for sure. Now, let's talk about the album a little bit, man. How'd you figure out of all the people out here doing music, who you want to do features with on the album? Is it an organic thing or something that you
for
made a list?
the most part, it's an organic thing, and then cause I got for my production, the whole album was done by Metro and Southside. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
So production was my main focus. You know what I mean? And then when I was doing records, I 21 Savage, my brother. But I wanted to do some. I wanted to surprise people. That's why I went and got CeeLo. I always been a big fan of CeeLo. And he from the A.
CeeLo dope.
And he a legend. And I was just asking him like, yo, I got this record. Cause at first it was just me and the bars and just the music on the North Star song. And it was called Hibernation at first. And when I sent it to him, he actually listened to the record. Cause when he pulled up to the studio, he had already I don't know if he wrote at home or not, but he just pulled up to the studio. And when he came up with the chorus, I just appreciate him taking the feature seriously and looking into it also knowing what I'm actually been going through in my last year. And like, you know, with him being a legend, they might just do a verse, send it off, and there you go. You know what I mean? He came, sat down with the studio with me, and I just got a text from him like today. He just sent me the treatment because I texted him like, yo, you be going crazy with the creative. You came as an action figure to the I think that was the Grammys or something.
Right.
You know, he
For sure.
He stepped out the box. So I was like, get me a treatment. His response, he wrote a paragraph, just we need to do this, I'm with you 1,000%. And then for him to be such a big artist and to be so humble and be like ready to work, that's what make music fire. Like the older generation, some of the guys be hating or feeling like the young dudes poisoning hip hop or whatever. But you know, if you really sit down and get to know people, you probably can make some magic come out of that instead of sitting back like, I don't like him.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
There was a point in time where somebody like you, or they be talking about cross-dressing. Bro, in the 80s, niggas was having tank tops with the holes in it that go above their belly button.
That's a fact, though.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
I forgot what group it is. They got a cover like that, a rap group. And I'm saying, what?
Houdini? Okay.
They cover, it's like, I mean, that's them being their artistry. You got Prince. Everybody thought he might have been, but he'll take your wife home. It's just artistry. It's like,
Oh, yeah,
I don't be understanding.
Was a sniper.
So I don't be understanding like when they be talking about like, oh, they weird. This kid might be an emo kid for real. It might have been bullied his whole life, and just was a dark kid. He skateboard, so he might don't wear baggy clothes and tote a gun or want a gangbang. It's all good. Cause now we got so many different mixed rappers. At one point it was like, you tough, that's the route. Hip hop, you tough artist. Before that, it was knowledge. They was rapping knowledge before that.
One part was like strictly drug dealing, selling crack, and you know.
Exactly.
We had all our little phases, definitely.
Right. So now that it's abroad and now it's the biggest genre in hip hop and music, it's a beautiful thing. You can't hate on that. You gotta be like, I'm a part of what made the music. At first, you know, it was pop and the other genres. We ain't had no say so. You might get a number one record here, number one album here, but now every week, hip hop number one album, hip hop number one album, hip hop number one album.
So when people were coming with the word mumble rap, how did you take that, man? Did you take that as, all right, yo, I'm gonna show you, I need to show y'all what's really good?
At first, I never felt like we was mumble rappers. First off, because I just felt like I never felt like we was mumble rapping, because it's like I just felt like we was a little advanced. It was too fast at first, and then when people learned how to do it, because at first, if you think about it, the cadence was like a kid version, I could say, because now it's been developed and this is stronger.
Right.
And like the whole world took to it. So now that I think about it, now like, damn. Remember you said, remember you was saying we mama rap, but now everybody they got the rap like that.
I'm gonna keep it G. Like when I first started playing y'all music up here, like it was like, you know, Chinatown, them type of song. Like
yeah.
I do my own clean version. I clean up Chinatown. I was playing. It was like, yo, man, what you playing, man? Like, but not for nothing. This was the same reaction I got when I first started playing Juvenile, Cash Money. When I started playing High on it, I was getting the same reaction. At first, you get that resistance.
Yeah.
And then people was like, I'm like, yo, I'm telling y'all, this right here.
It's the vibe.
It's the
right
way,
here.
yeah, it's the vibe right here. You know, you could just tell like certain shit, like, you know what I mean? Saying slick shit.
And
it was cool.
It made us go harder too, like, you know, like anybody try you, like, that ain't good enough, basically. You like, all right, cool. But I'm glad we got that in the beginning. I'm glad we ain't just catch fire like that, because I feel like when you catch fire like that, you burn out. The more hurdles you go through with the music, and the more like different chapters it is, the longevity you have.
Right.
We never wanted to be that quick little just come in, okay, they're doing this and then out. Just gotta stay down, prove everybody wrong. You can't never really take it personal.
I feel like when Versace hit, it was like when people was like, oh, word, Drake.
Yeah, I got that stamp on that one.
Yeah. That was a good stamp for y'all.
And then, you know, I was in the pen like, damn.
I know.
It was a point of time. I'll never forget this. I had just talked to Quavo and Takeoff like, yo, they telling me, I'm not believing them, but then I heard the record on the phone, so then I just stayed in my room on some sick like that. And then, so the whole time I'm incarcerated, I'm not telling people like, this is me, because I ain't want to look like no lame.
Right.
I ain't want to look like, boy, stop. Like, nobody to believe me. And I remember the guard doing count, and he was singing Versace, counting me, just looking me in my eyes, singing this song. Versace, Versace, walking. I could hear him whistling and singing. It just made me just ball up. I'm like, oh my God, it's over. I'm happy, but I'm like,
At the same thing,
during
like,
the time I was sentenced, I ain't knowing nothing. I'm like, man, I'm facing 2 years, man. I can't believe this going on. I'm in here, and it was crazy. Then after that, I think I one time we like finessed to turn to the videos, and that was the video that was on, and that one made me go in my room. I almost broke down in the room, like, man, I got this way to work for. So I be remembering a lot of those times too. Like when I was recording this album, I was just thinking about a lot of times I was down and out, and like the last time I didn't understand why that happened to me, because it was on some. I went to do a show, ended up getting in trouble with a firearm, but it's my security that he's saying it's his, and I ended up sitting there for 8 months, and then boom, everything, the charge is gone. That was a detrimental time, just away from the family. I was 4 hours away from home, and you get one visit. My mama coming with my son for 30 minutes, and then
that's it.
Yeah, so all that was like trauma and just reasons to go hard. And I always had the bad look, like you the bad one, you the villain, not the group. I hated that, you know what I mean? I get offended when people talk to me and be like, dang, I didn't know you spoke like that. They don't know they offended me, but it's like, dang, what you thought? I mean, it just say a lot.
Right.
So I just wanted to change the perspective of everybody. That's why I was trying to make some respectable music. Like I ain't even really worried about the numbers. I'm really happy with the people accepting it. And like, oh nah, he on some grown man. They seeing the same vision I'm seeing. I put forth on the album.
Right. Now, as far as with you and Cardi, man, like, you know what I mean? Do y'all sit around and game plan with y'all music as well, like, or is it like you keep your thing separate, she keep her thing separate? I mean,
we game plan. You know, we a team. It's one.
Okay.
So it's like she fought with the media way better than me. So she helped me with my caption. She might tell me, nah, you don't look good right there on that picture. This a better picture. She helped me with that, and then, you know, I'm very influential on working in the studio, cause I'm a worker. So I stay in the studio 3, 4, 5 days, no sleep, up, ain't bays, working, don't care,
that's
locked
crazy.
in. You know what I'm saying? And just mold her to do that. That's all I try to mold. The record's gonna go.
Right. So, what song on the album you think means the most to you, man? On this album?
Father of Four.
Father of Four.
It was relief to myself. Like, my kids don't treat me no type of way. They so young. They were so young when that happened. It was like they didn't know, but it just was something that bothered me. Cause my father, that I a lot of cats act like that ain't nothing to me or something. You know what I mean, that really was a little punisher to me my whole time growing up. Like,
right.
Everybody telling me, you look just like him, you act just like him. He used to be doing this, talent shows and doing this. So Father Foe is like, it's raw, uncut me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats wouldn't say what I said, bro, if they had the same situation.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? But me, I was just feeling relief, like, get this off my chest, because I always had it, like, dang.
Sure,
I always felt bad about it. And then I know I can guide another cat that's out here that probably ain't, your son can be 18 now, you still can check in, you see how it go, you at least try. If you get turned away, it's all good, because some kids don't be with that. But
nah,
you know,
definitely.
it's just a lot of, then it's the father side, the father side. We don't never get a chance to speak, because we always looking like the dog, or we always looking like the deadbeat, or what we do ain't enough.
Oh, on Instagram, we getting killed all the time. Don't worry about
all
that.
The time.
All the time.
It's like we got the target on our back. So it's like, just speak for them, and somebody, I know I touched somebody, like, dang, bro, I okay, cool, did that was set. Because it's an everyday life thing. It's kids, they come, you get scared. I was scared when I had mine. My oldest son, 9 years old, Jordan, I had when I was 17, and I was the first one to jump off the porch with a kid out my group, out my boys, period, whole high school. Everybody like, you got a baby on the way. I remember they used to make me feel crazy. Like, I remember it wasn't a cool thing. You know, when you're young, it's like, bro, you tripping.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was just like, I gotta get it. But I knew I had to do what I had to do, because I ain't want that reputation of like, you don't do nothing for your son. I never wanted that reputation in the hood. They suck, because they'll tell you off the rip, but you don't do that, boy. You got the J's on, but your son ain't you ain't doing nothing for you. I ain't never want to do that. So I would do anything to get the money. Plus, I ain't had nowhere to go. I ain't had nowhere to stay. I'm running around trying to figure it out, because I'm at home, ain't working out, because I'm doing what I want to do. You know what I mean? You know how that go. I got a mama like everybody else. She ain't playing. You gonna do what you want to do. I'm gonna holler at you.
Now, whose idea was it to have a camera in the delivery room.
Man.
That was genius. That was genius though.
Just you know what I mean. You gotta. That's a special.
real, that's
It's
real.
a special moment. When Cody was born, I got to see him be born.
Right.
But when my other two, Jordan and Khalil, I didn't get to see that. So I just wanted to document everything. Then I lost a lot of photos of myself, like in the flood. So I just been on some. I always had everything documented. So later on in life, I could show this what was going on, like that. That's all.
Oh, you had a lot of.
I got a
photos.
documentary too on the way. It just I was gonna drop it with the album, but the timing and it didn't sequence with it right.
Right.
And it's a real project. We need to work on a little bit more of the narrative and doing a little more things about it. But that's on the way in the next probably month or so.
Are you gonna show all the footage? Like, first of all, I was at Rolling Loud. I think it was Rolling Loud when you came on stage. Like, I think I had just missed you. I thought I went to walked to the other
Off to
stage,
the other side.
and I heard Offset's over there. He got. I'm like, wow. I said that's crazy.
During the time, it was like I was feeling like, damn, because she ain't one she won. And then people
I think we spoke like a little bit before
around that time.
Yeah. We had spoken. You told me like, yo, man, like.
And what's blowing me, people were saying I was being selfish. I wasn't being selfish. I was just trying to get my woman back.
Of course.
Everybody like, you being selfish coming on stage. That's messed up. I wasn't thinking of it like that. I promise. I just was trying to
reconcile.
Pull up. Like I feel like I don't feel like you don't let nothing breathe.
Now, were you speaking to her before that, or she was just straight dubbing you at the time? Or was short and sweet or something?
Dub.
Damn.
But you know, I'm still pulling up. I'm still outside the room type dub. Like,
that's real though.
Puppy dub. Like, dub. dub. Dub.
Wow. But I think that was the question that everyone wanted to know that no one wanted to ask. You know what I'm saying?
I want to dub. For sure.
That's crazy. Crazy situation right there, man. 800-585-1051. We're going to get into one of my favorite joints on the album. It's called Lick. You want to explain the concept behind this joint?
Just, you know what I'm saying, prior things that done happened in my life with a couple for my brothers just to feed my child, you know what I mean? And just talking about what one started, doing it once. And then I got a chance to, like, apologize to the people, whoever, no details, but whoever I've done something, I've took something from, or it's like, that's why I say I repent. You know what I mean? Just forgive me. Because I didn't got far, and I was trying to feed my family, but I was taken away. So I acknowledged that I was doing something wrong, just speaking on the topic.
Dope, man. All right, man. So when is this documentary dropping?
I'm going to give it like another month.
Another month? Okay.
Yeah, because it's a lot of special things in it. It's not just like a performance. You know how people saying, I got this documentary I'm putting up, and then the whole time, maybe two people talking. It's like, I don't want to tell you how it is, but it's a movie. You know what I mean? It's a movie. Dope. It's a movie. It's like an hour long.
Now, as far as with the Migos, are these like your only solos, or y'all always gonna keep doing solos and keep moving, or y'all
always throw it in the air, just let you know, throw them up, bust them up. You ever play that game?
Right.
The football game. We're gonna always just play around with it, but we're gonna always keep our group solid. You know what I mean?
Was it always the plan to do solos, or something that just came about?
It just came about off of just people trying it. Like, you know, we always was. We don't like how, and you put categories, and my number's killing them. But he a solo act, so he's a top 5 rapper in the game right now. You know what I'm saying? Me, Quavo, Offset, and Takeoff. But statistically, it's so it was just breakaway to just so the people can really learn who each person is. So then when the group coming together, it's like, and we do our projects, like, ooh, I know this one coming with that, this one coming with that. They give more definition to the group. It all go back to the group anyways. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's the powerhouse. Migos, it's the powerhouse. This right here is a little play around. We'll let me see how you take this.
For sure. Now you also was out in Paris at Fashion Week, right? Doing that, right?
Yeah.
How'd you enjoy that, man?
I was killing that over there. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I always wanted to go, and then I finally got the chance to do it, and then that's why I was walking and doing everything, because I just want to do everything, bro. Everything people don't think I want to do, I be wanting to do. Like, walk. Fashion always been a big thing.
Definitely.
Especially for us, like, with leading trends. You know, we came from the leather pants. We used to have the leather pants when we first came in.
Word.
The Versace. And then just to see the other brands. And I was pulling up on smaller brands, too, just to be active out there. Because when you put your face out, they all the other places just copy what we do. You know what I mean? They copy our culture. They love what we do. So be out there and to be appreciated on the other side of the world where they ain't even. It's just still be big to me. I'm still humble, so I be thankful for a lot of things. Like I be like, dang, and people be like, yeah, duh, bro, you know what you got going on, but it just be amazing me. Like Paris was lit. It was cold, but it was lit though. Like cool, everybody smiling, everybody vibing, ain't nobody really acting like with their nose up.
For sure, for sure. We gonna have to bring the cameras down to ATL LA and check out the whole offset car collection because you got an ill collection.
I got a nice collection, man. I got like
A nice collection.
nice
You trying to be
collection.
humble?
I got a nice collection.
Man.
You see my old schools though. I got some old schools.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. You know what that remind me of, man? When I think of you and your car collection at ATL, like back in the day when I went to Jermaine Dupri crib,
Mm-hmm.
his backyard was lit with cars. Lit, bro. He had like about 12, 13 cars, everything lit.
Everything
You know what I'm saying?
lit.
Everything lit.
But see, I'm on some Jay Leno status right now. See, I can really collect these. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I got the old schools, the Eleanors and the
Jay
and
Leno
the Bel
got a
Air.
warehouse.
See, See, I'm trying to get like Jay Leno.
Yeah, he got a warehouse.
I'm building this.
Playing.
I'm buying this new property right now, and I'm thinking about putting doing like a clear garage for my old schools, cause it's like 23 acres, so it's some land, like a clear garage for my old schools, cause I got some nice old schools, the ones that you want, the Bel Airs. I got 69 Camaro, or 70 Camaro twin bumper. I got a 69 Cutlass. I got a 68 GTO.
That's crazy.
I got some nice little. I got a International Scout truck. What else? I got a Pontiac Ventura. I got a couple old schools. Frame on them, 700 horses, line it up, ready to go. But I want to be on some Jay Leno car. I love cars, and I want to find an appreciation in it. See Jay Leno, I find the appreciation because everything
Right.
it depreciate. So it's like, I'm just trying to figure it out how I could finesse it around where it's playing my way instead of the money just going, down the flush.
Now, speaking of cars, man, we don't want you driving fast no more, man. We want you
No more.
to be easy out there. Now, what was the first thing on your mind when you had that situation with the car, the accident, man?
Soon I crash, the first thing when I crash is get out the car.
Right.
And don't panic. Because I know a lot of people die when they panic. So I'm like, bro, I ain't know what I hit either. I ain't know I hit a tree until I got out the car. I just know.
Oh, so you got out on your own?
Yeah, I got out on my own.
Okay.
The driver door was jammed from the impact, and it bent like the wedges in the door, so the door didn't open. So I had to climb over, and then when I hit the tree, the steering wheel was in my chest.
Damn.
So it's like the airbag all in my. That's why my face had the lump. The airbag did all that and knocked my bottom tooth out, and it was like this. So I had to I couldn't reach the seat because I'm hurting. So I had to luckily I'm just skinny. I just pushed and slid out, and then when I got out, I remember it was so much blood in my face, it was burning. I just feel somebody touch me like, you all right? But I'm on the defense mode because I'm like, man, he sees me. He might try to take something or try to do it.
Right,
but
right.
he like, nah. I said, oh, you hurt. Helped me walk up to the house. I was like a quarter mile from my house, and we had to walk to it, so I was able to walk. And then Cardi was upstairs doing her makeup or something. My adrenaline rush was so bad. I come through the door and I just run upstairs, and I just go look at her like, hey, I gotta go to the hospital. She's like, ah. Everybody thinking I got shot. I had so much blood on my hands, face. Everybody like, dude, who shot you? I'm like, what? I'm like, I got in the car, sitting the car down there, hit the tree. Just take me to the, and then my boy that was driving, he's so scared because he just keep looking at me. He's wobbling, swerving. I'm like, bro, you about to kill me again, bro? You tripping? I'm yelling at him like, bro, what you doing, bro? You tripping?
That's
Got
crazy.
there. But that right there, though, was I had never been in a car accident ever. Prior to that, I'd never been in a car accident. That was just
A wake-up call?
yeah, when I was in the hospital, I was in pain, woke up, and I just wanted to get out. I'm like, man, I got to get out of here. But I got out the next day, and I recorded. I started recording. Did I make Red Room when I was hurt? I think I had a little bit of patches on my hand.
Okay.
Because I was recording I had the scars. My mom was like, what you doing? You need to lay down. But I couldn't lay down because I was feeling so energized. I was like, man, I'm blessed. I know I'm blessed. I just hit a tree. Then they told me at the hospital, 88% of the people that do this type of crash, they die because they come out the windshield. I'm like,
That's
I didn't have
crazy.
no broken bone. I had my eye socket was broke. That was it. From the airbag. The
Oh,
airbag.
word?
The airbag did all the damage. The airbag broke my eye socket, fractured my eye socket, and it's just not coming back. You know, they told me it was gonna take me like a year and 3 months for it because it be feeling it used to feel numb, but it's good now. But that was the only thing I had broke. I had all the cuts on my hands from the airbag because when I guess somehow I balled up before I hit the tree because I was stuck like this and I had to move the steering wheel and
That's
slide
crazy,
out.
man.
That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Definitely blessed, man. Father 4 is in stores right now. You know what I'm saying? When you come back, we gotta get that special performance you was talking about.
Yeah.
And we may have to get we might have to get the Clueradio freestyle going. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm with that.
I know you got bars, man. I
with
heard
that.
the album. I know you got
bars
bars.
now. I'm having bars, and I got that Clue. Me and Clue gonna do a single too. I'm gonna give my boy Clue a single. I owe him that. I promised him that. I'm telling you right now on live in front of all these folks. I got you.
Appreciate that, definitely.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Yo, I want you to give your fans, tell them why they should go stream the album, get the album, man.
You should go stream Father 4 right now because it's just real life. It's me being honest. I'm opening up to you, welcoming you to my life. No secrets. No. I'm putting it all in your face. It's all honesty. You can also get some influence by me from just. It don't have to be it don't have to be kids. Even if you don't have kids, if you feel like you had a bad with somebody, or you feel like you left a situation that was not the best way to leave, and you can go back to it and step forward to it. And for the parents, moms and fathers, it's just like, you know what I mean, make sure you hustle about them. And make sure you keep them in order. They're the most important thing. They're the next generation. Teach them something. Because I'm teaching mine.
Dope. All right, man. Also in the building, man. Get introduce that clout, man, with you and Cardi, man.
They do anything for clout. Do anything for clout.
Hey.
Right now, listen to Clout, me and the wifey. You know what I mean? Right here on Power 105 on Clueradio. Hey!
Let's get it.
New York's #1, DJ Clue on Power 105.1.
DJ Clue. Boy.